right. I'm gonna get my notes here, and we're gonna talk about traveling. Endless hustle. What's happening? No, let me. There we go. Oh yeah, what's happening? Cool. Hey, look, my name's Len. I work for EcomFire.com. We are Rip, my man. What's going on, Rip? Good to see you. Always good to see my friends coming in and checking stuff out. Yeah, Rip with the hearts. Right on, brother. Dude, so today we're going to be talking about travel hacks. As I mentioned, the guys and I here at EcomFire.com, Dumont Net, what's going on? You know, we like working online. We chose the lifestyle. Morning. PR Movie Freak, good morning. Hello. OMFG Gets J Max, what's going on? Give me some hearts. Give me some hearts. Preston, how's it going, brother? Some hearts, Preston. Shauna, what's up? What's up? You know, Ben, myself, Clint, Captures Reality, what's going on? We got involved in, oh my God, there's a guy with a leaf blower. It may get loud up in here. It may get loud. Where'd he go? Blowing leaves around. All right. I think it's going to get loud up in here. So I want to talk today about travel hacks. The guys and I picked, you know, I hate the leaf blower, right? We, you know, we work online. We own online businesses because of the lifestyle that it affords us, right? The opportunity to have more free time. Vika1234, what's up? Double tap, give me some love. You know, it gives us opportunities to have more free time to do things. Krug, what's up? Double tap, give me some love. Gives us some time to do things that we love, travel, spend more time with our family, etc. I myself, I love traveling. Clint's goals were to live in Thailand, and he's back living in Thailand. Redistos, what up? Give me some double taps, give me some hearts. And you know, Ben's just trying to get out of Wisconsin and see more of the world. So, where's my notes? Here we go. Today's notes on travel hacking. Okay, my travel hacking notes come from a whole world of experience. Okay, in my previous life before working online, I was an airline captain. So that's what I did. You know, I flew jets around the United States. I knew how the whole airline system worked. And in April 2014, quit my job to travel the world. Yeah, Shayla Dragon, what's up? Give me some hearts, Shayla. Double tap that screen. All right. You know, in April 2014, I quit my job to travel the world. The Killozy, what's up? How you doing today, mate? You know, I've learned a lot of things about traveling on the cheap, about traveling smart, about traveling better than the average consumer. Things like, first and foremost, if you're going to travel, the absolute truth of it is the slower you travel, the cheaper it is, okay? Airfare is the fastest form of travel. Airlines are the fastest form of travel, but airfare is going to be more expensive than, say, land travel, bus, car, train, right? It's probably most likely airlines are usually the most expensive. Then the train is less than that, and then car and bus is usually less than train and airline. So basically, traveling slower is a method to travel cheaper, right? A couple of tools that I use for airfare. One of them is called Momondo, M-O-M-O-N-D-O. Momondo, and another one called Skyscanner. And these tools are really cool. So I use Momondo basically to find the cheapest airfares. The majority of your travels, Marilyn 59, how you doing? Good to see you today. Give me some double taps, please. Yep, Zevi, what's up? Double taps. Skyscanner and Momondo are really good tools for finding cheap airfare. Momondo specifically. Hello, Bakir from Turkey. Nice to see you. CheapoAir.com is a good one. Rip uses Cheapo Air. I've never used that one, Rip. But yeah, it's another, there's plenty of tools. I like Momondo specifically because depending on what city pairings you select, there are some options you can click and pull up. Hello from Catalonia, nice to see you. There's on Momondo, there's some options you can pull up that'll show you like how many days out, how many days in advance you should book your ticket to get the cheapest airfare. More often than not, right now, the industry is usually the cheapest between 57 and 60 days away from departure. Now Momondo will show you these. Sometimes the stuff in Asia, it's like 30 days. You can get the cheapest tickets. In fact, Asia, sometimes you can get the cheapest tickets just a couple days before departure. But yeah, those are my two airfare tools, right? Momondo and Skyscanner. In talking about like traveling to Asia specifically, every time I go to Asia, I just book my long haul ticket online. So like when I go from Boston to Bangkok, I book that ticket by itself, and then when I need to go from Bangkok to Chiang Mai or Krabi or wherever I'm going inter-Asia or intra-Asia, I book that locally from the airline, because those tickets are usually like 30, 40, 50 bucks if you book it separately. But if you book it as part of your long haul, sometimes you pay in $200, $300 for that second leg that really only costs $30 to $50. That is the absolute truth. You can ask Ben, you can ask Clint. They've used the same thing. They've done the same thing. They know, book these tickets separately. Yeah, give me some hearts for airfare hacks. What's up? So yeah, when you're going long haul, most likely just booking the longest flight separate from your local flight will get you the best airfare. So that's another key. Another huge one, $38 Aussie, one way to Vietnam. So I'm going to ask you, Rip, why aren't you in Vietnam then, man? If it was 38 bones to get to Vietnam, my ass would be there right now. From Chiang Mai, cool. Yeah, I know, it's super cheap. So yeah, Rip's been to Chiang Mai. He knows what it's like to fly around Asia and how cheap it is. Anastasia Lee, thanks for joining us. Give me some double taps. We're talking travel hacks today. How to travel the world on the cheap and experience some really cool stuff. So moving on from airfare, another really huge savings is if you have a mobile phone, right? If you have a cell phone, get it unlocked, okay? Get your phone unlocked so that when you get to wherever you're going, whatever country you're going to visit, you just get a SIM card for that country, plug it in your phone, and you will save a shit ton of money, okay? So when I travel from the United States, if I kept my AT&T or my Verizon, what do we got here? The K hand flick, what's going on? Double taps, give me some love. If I were to travel from, hello from Germany, Arinka, nice to have you. Guten Tag. If I were to travel from the US over to Asia and like use my cell phone plan from the USA, they would charge me like $1.50 a minute to make phone calls, and it would cost me hundreds and hundreds, if not maybe even thousands of dollars to use mobile internet. So I always buy an unlocked phone, or if you have a phone that's not unlocked, you can request it to be unlocked, and then you get to your local destination, you go to the cell phone store in that country, and you just buy a SIM card and you pop it in. Like for instance, going to Thailand, the cell phone plan that I use in Thailand costs me about $12 a month. The same thing in the United States is about $60 to $80 a month. When I went to Italy, I think it was about $25 or $30 a month. Same thing. Basically, no matter what you do, where you go, having an unlocked cell phone will save you tons and tons of money by getting a local SIM card and not paying the service provider. Yeah, True 3G. That's who I use too, Rip. True 3G. I use True Move H in Thailand. In all honesty, they've been, as far as I'm concerned, they've been the best. Next, moving on from unlocked cell phones is. If you do have your own business, especially an online business, I think the sun's giving me raccoon eyes today. I'm sorry if I look like a friggin' raccoon with the angle of the sun. It is what it is. If you own a business, especially an online business, one of the biggest things you can do, one of the biggest travel hacks that you can utilize is getting a rewards card, a rewards credit card, and putting all of your business expenses on that rewards card. My parents' business, they do the same thing, right? They put all of their business expenses on the rewards card, and they get free miles and free points all the time. Give me some double tap for free miles and free points. Some love. Give me some hearts. There it is. There it is. People like ourselves who have drop shipping stores are always, like when a customer comes to my store and they buy a product and I have to pay the supplier, I pay the supplier using my rewards credit card. That way, every time I get a sale from a customer and I need to ship it out, I personally am getting rewards points, travel points, miles on my credit card for my own personal travel, right? It's brilliant. Another really couple of cool tools that I use when traveling, sometimes, like whether or not you're low on funds or you're trying to save some money or you just want to experience something different, there's like all kinds of really cool opportunities. Stuff like doing like a work exchange or volunteer opportunities. Websites called Workaway. Another one is helpx.net. We used helpx.net to teach English in Thailand, to live and pick pistachios on a pistachio farm in Sicily, to live and work at a hostel in California. Jessica, what's up? How are you today? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining me. Give me some double taps. Travel hacks, double taps, double taps. Nejla, what's up? We've used Workaway, we've used HelpX to find basically work exchanges, right? Where you can work a couple hours a week in exchange for a free place to stay. Sometimes they feed you. At the pistachio farm, we worked, I think it was 4 or 5 hours a day, about 5 to 6 days a week. They bought all our groceries. We had a free place to stay, and it was super cool. Another useful website for finding free places to stay is trustedhousesitters.com. These are people looking for house sits, people that they need to babysit their houses, look after their pets while they're going out of town, where they're traveling. Yeah, give me some love for house sitting. I'll tell you right now, if you want to travel across Australia, Trusted House Sitters. I was just looking at it over the weekend. You could easily stay in Australia for a year. Okay, a year straight just doing house sits across Australia. And it's the same thing, it's house sits. So like, usually, more often than not, these people let you live in their house for free. You don't pay any utilities, you don't do this, you don't, you pretty much just look after the dog, look after the cat, water the plants. Sometimes these house sits don't even have, they don't even have pets. So it's a great way to stay for free or cheap while traveling. There's another thing here, not really my favorite thing. It's called travel hacking. And there's like different online classes and like, I don't know, systems and programs that tell you how to, they call it travel hacking. It usually involves a series, opening a series of, credit cards to get mileage reward points and all of this stuff. And personally, to me, it seems like a whole lot of effort, a whole lot of, I don't know if it's nonsense, but to me, it's a lot of work just to get those free travel opportunities. So, it's something, if that's your personality, if you're totally into it, you can look up travel hacking classes online. Jessica says she was just house sitting the last 2 months. It was cool, but she got tired of moving every week. Jessica, that is a huge problem when traveling. My girlfriend and I know exactly how you feel, picking up every week, having to move every week, even just planning. It's like you're in a destination and you know you have to leave, so you do a lot of planning and you're always looking forward and you're always looking into the future, and you don't really get to enjoy the now, the moment. It just gets exhausting bouncing around. I like slow travel. I like to travel places for 4 months, 6 months at a time, and then move on. Give me some hearts for slow travel, getting to know the local culture. Double tap, slow travel, give me some hearts. Some other things though, if you do need paid accommodations, these are the services that I use. Airbnb.com is a huge one. That's one that I use a lot. The other one I've been using frequently overseas is Booking.com. They have sort of like almost like not a sister or companion site, but sort of like a similar site called Agoda.com. That's another popular one that people use. And the biggest tip about finding paid accommodation for me, especially in Asia, is just walking around the city that you're in. Shamir, what's going on? How are you doing, Shamir? Just walking around the city you're in, looking for rent signs, looking around to see who has a sign for rent, who has a vacancy. Asia for me, Thailand for me, it's been difficult to find stuff online. So usually when I get to a city, I just book a hotel room for 2 or 3 nights, and I walk around the city for a day, and I go to all the places that I can find that have vacancy or have opportunities for rent, and I go in and I look at it and I make a decision, and boom, that's how I found my first apartment in Chiang Mai for 4 months. It's how I found my second apartment in Chiang Mai for 2 months. It's a really good tool is just walking around the city and checking things out. Now, this might seem pretty damn obvious, but my most favorite tool for travel, HomeAway, HomeAway is another one. It's kind of like Trusted House Sitters. My most favorite tool for travel hacking, for saving money while traveling. My most favorite tool. Do you know what it is? Can anybody take a guess what my most favorite tool is for saving money on the road, saving money while traveling? Anybody? I'll tell you. It's as obvious as it sounds, and that is asking for a fucking discount. You'd be surprised when you call somewhere and you're talking to them and you're asking them what the rates are. I always ask, tell me, do you have any coupons? Do you have any discounts? Do you have any specials going on right now? Can you work on that rate? Can you lower it a few dollars? Do you have any wiggle room on that price? Every single time, I'm always trying to get money off. Just because, most of the time when you ask for somebody to, if there's a discount or a coupon or to save a few dollars, a lot of times they say yes. A lot of times you get it. It's a very, very simple strategy, but it is highly effective. But that kind of sums up my travel hacks, my travel tips from being an airline pilot, from being a traveler. I've been traveling now almost 2 years straight. It'll be 2 years next month. So, I've used all of these things I've shared today. I've used these all in unison, all together for various things. And I've been living in California for free for the last 3 months. We lived in Italy for a month for free. There's all for all of this stuff. So I just wanted to share that with you today, and that's it. Travel hacks, right? If you want to live a really, if you want to, I guess, learn more about the lifestyle that I lead and Ben leads and Clint leads, you can learn more about the dropshipping business model. That's what we're involved in right now. And that's given us basically the time, the freedom, and the money to live the lifestyle of our own design. If you go to EcomFire.com/DSL and you buy through our referral link, we're going to enroll you immediately into our accelerator course, which we were promoting at once as a 10-part accelerator course, but I was updating it last night, and I think there's 18 parts now. We have videos, we have audios, we have PDFs. And those are all the extra things that we've learned over the last year that have really accelerated our businesses and made it more successful. Adirondack, what's going on? And we'll enroll you in that accelerator course for free. We'll even throw in a free 30-minute coaching call to help you get started. So it's EcomFire.com/DSL. That's our referral link. Learn about what we do. And someday you can travel like we do. You can build a life of your design. You can use all these tips and tricks that I've showed you today for traveling in your own life to basically travel around the world and own a business that pays you and supports you to continue traveling, if that's what you want to do. Yeah, Rip says check it out. He knows what it's all about. Yeah, give us some double taps, Rip. But yeah, other than that, this is Len. I'll give you a little look here at the park real quick. Hanging out at my favorite park, right? Beautiful mountains. This is my life every day. All right, I get up, I do what I want, I travel where I want, I get to hang out with who I want. I'm gonna pan over really quick behind me. There's this beautiful church. You can't really see it behind the church, but there's this mountain. It's peeking out way in the back. One of my favorite hikes. So anyway, yeah, that's travel hacking in a nutshell. That's how you can save a bunch of money and run a business and basically live the life of your dreams. So that's all I have to say today. In fact, I'm moving upstate California today for the next couple of months. So stay tuned to find out where I'm headed next. And I will talk to you another day, all right? What is it today? Thursday? Thursday. It's a Thursday. Enjoy your day. Kick some ass. Build a business. Make some money. Hustle, hustle, hustle. But most of all, live the life of your dreams, okay? And I will talk to you another day. See you now.